Alright, welcome to video 3 of the Hughes and Kettner Switchblade 100H demo. I'd like to start out saying I'm starting to script this stuff. I'm writing it down, putting it in front of me, so I'm not all scatterbrained like I was in the last two. Plus, it'll make things move more fluidly, and I won't have to stop and say 50 fucking times. So, starting out, I wasn't going to say the, there we go, the settings I have this set to, but it's the best I've been able to get for a drive channel, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing bank 1, channel C for my E-tuning. So this is what I have it. The master right now is at 1 3/4. The volume on the channel is at 3. Presence and treble are both maxed. My mid is at half. Gain is around 9, and bass is at +4 on the ultra. It's pretty much the best thing I've been able to get. So what I'm going to do to compare my old distortion sound to what I'm going to be having to use for this, I'm still working on it. Yesterday my girlfriend's dad and I were playing with it, and I saved a lot of what we were doing on the D channel, but I'm not actually going to demo my D channel for YouTube because it's just it's just messing around channel. I'm not actually going to use it for anything. So my Boss Metal Zone settings are, my level is at half, the distortion's maxed out, the high is about 11 o'clock, and so is the mid frequency. Mid is at half, and the low end's about 1, 2 o'clock on it. So what I'm doing is I'm going through my clean A channel through the Boss Metal Zone, just to riff that out a little bit, and then I'm going to just go ahead and use channel C and kind of compare it. I'm going to use one of my band's original songs, just because I was hearing a lot in the open low E's, so that's what I'm pretty much going to demo. So here's the Metal Zone. So the clean channel is adding a bit of twang into it, probably because of what other settings I have it at, but that's pretty much basically it. And now I'm switching over to the C, and you can already probably hear it fuzzing, and I'm going through a noise suppressor too. So I'm just going to play the same thing and show the difference, at least I'm hearing. I guess right now they're sounding pretty close, but I can hear a bit in the low end chugs. It sounds different to me. The main thing I've been doing to get a good distortion is using a Megadeth song, because that has opens. I mean, the main problem I was originally having is I wasn't getting enough drive out of it. And the first idea I had after I was unhappy with it was I need to press the power tubes harder. My dumbass thought, alright, let's bring the channel volume down, keep the gain maxed, and we'll bring up the master volume because that's what drives the tubes. No. I brought up the channel volume a bit and the master just a little bit, but I brought the gain down a bit more. That's what I've been messing around with it. It's been working a little bit better. I don't know tube amps that well, so if you're getting this, then you need to play around with it. Solid state amps are just there. You have your tones. Tube amps, you gotta actually work for it. And it's, in my opinion, kicking my ass right now, because the only tube amps I've actually played is the Marshall JVM 410H. That's the only one I've actually played and liked. Today I was playing the 210 because I was being an idiot at a guitar shop, and I plugged the wrong cable in. I used the wrong type of cable and it wasn't working. So I swapped out the cables, and since I had already switched to 210, I just rolled with it, and it was alright. So the whole JVM, the newer ones, I'm starting to like them. But this thing is just, it gives me more, pretty much. I was thinking about the JVM 410, or maybe the 210, but, well, I'm already stuck with 100 watts, so now the wattage wouldn't even have mattered. It's the channels that I want, and the fact that I can bank all these and save them, I like that over just having 2 overdrives and then 2 volumes for them. And that, yeah, I just prefer this. I'm liking this so far. Next video, instead of demoing D, sorry, I'm just going to play something that I started working on this amp, so it's like the first thing I've actually played or started writing on this. It's just for myself. I'll reiterate all that when I go to record it, but so far I'm starting to get the hang of this a lot better. The 4 EL34s are working pretty good. I still like my metal zone, but you know, tubes, 128 channels, one less pedal, and everything's right there on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have to like hit my boss off and then hit my effects if I want chorus or something. It's just one button. You know, I'll go from one to the other. Good. Don't have to screw around. And that's what I like. The whole point of me getting a new amp for the head is to cut as many pedals out as I can. The only pedals that I'd actually be running now are my noise gate, or my noise suppressor, and my wah. That's it. And to put it out there, I only wrote, for the little scripting I did, I only wrote the introduction and to talk about the settings on both of them. The rest of it I just kind of bullshit. So, yeah, it's not like I'm reading a teleprompter. I'm actually thinking about stuff. I'm just trying to keep it as fluid as I can. And I know I'm not actually playing a lot. I'm just kind of running through this stuff quickly, but there are countless other demos on YouTube, and I'm sure you can find these amps at guitar stores and play them for yourself. Like I've said in the other videos, this is mainly just for Ryan Metal Matthew. Spencer, I know you've been watching these too, so I mean, you've saying it sounds pretty good, so you know, these are for you now too. And Travis, or Taro, for you as well, just because you guys are like the 3 main that I talk to about tube amps and guitars and all that shit. So, you know, I'm just gonna fuck around until I have no E flat. I have no settings for any other tunings now. I only have one save for detuning, and that's a drive. I don't know if I like it yet, but whatever. That concludes this video, so I hope it was at least somewhat helpful.